last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And a stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first down. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. One of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Off the play fake on first down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Early adversity here. They face a third down on the opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they're spotted here. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way. But the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now here comes the bunch formation. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. A quick juke to get free. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard mark.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
second down here. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And he goes nowhere to stop Cole behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking at a pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get it in. They get it down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal for 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Screen pass complete to the running back. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And up with a single back. Solid gain, moves the ball to 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, they're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice accurate throw to one of his top targets.
All these players where if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, it's kind of rivalry game. That's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the post. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football, break on the ball, and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The Hurricanes are on the move here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grant behind the line. It's Brown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Come on, dude.
Makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They're going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination.
Here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll run it here.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's locked. And the defense storms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him. The pass rush finally gets home.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
The Canes will send the one team on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The offense got 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This is a daunting attempt for 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a good grab. And he's brought down there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the Canes will line up to put it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense on the field to take over. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Handoff in a single-back formation. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Slides on the throw. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route. But a nice call here, a nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Math Hoffa versus Zip with the drip. Of course,
Excited. Yeah. What's up? For D3.
What's the word?
Mm-hmm. You really gonna tell me all that? You gonna break all that shit down? Did you do it? You did a clip on that yet?
No, not really.
I said it.
To the play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running back grabs it on the screen. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
And it's caught across the middle.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. First down, going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
He told the security to knock you out.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And he keeps it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Look about throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he's through. He's going deep here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
And I'm saying, my man, like, sorry niggas,
They've won it 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down.
Changes how they see things.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Canes will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him right.
The pass rush gets home.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Contact as he let the ball go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, now think of Lamar. That was
and the fair catch signal for the taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
2nd down, going to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half.
Shout out to Leeds team, shout out to everybody in Battle Rap.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
There's the handoff. A quick juke. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half working with a lead.
They'll test the right side here. The junior able to bring him down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He keeps it. QB draw. Got the first down and still motoring. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up a scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And you said, well, I no longer do the math opposite because he had 10 toes up there. I didn't know what the fuck y'all niggas
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
You telling me I'm lying?
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
Don't say niggas lie out of bed, bro.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
I tell the truth.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Check your text message. Check your text message. Check your text message. So you telling me that you said to stop.
Trying to add the lead now to the 18.
What you talking about?
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's bounced.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion sets up a second down play. Grab near the sticks. It's locked. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. There's a first and 10 play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Say it again.
The short completion of the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
You know what y'all had going on, so why you put it on me?
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the return will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Ball handed off.
Just like I said.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
It's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in the scoring opportunity. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Numbers come from you being on my side. Your biggest numbers. Yo.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
168,000. That's your biggest one.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
I'm not trying to make the trade. That's good. So 5 days from now.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I've been in this shit long enough to know. 5 days from now,
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession.
60 points. Your biggest number. So what? It's your biggest.
And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here for the loss. Second down and 11. Tailback takes the handoff again. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down and 10. It's a run to the left. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Try to run it up the middle, but gets nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
That's it.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football.
Today.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's it. Stop.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Listen.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit, runs, and throws it incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Caught over the middle. It's locked. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. Inside the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
This nigga right there. That's how I knew it. That's why he was going through traffic. Come on, son. Come on.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On play action, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
He's brought down, but not before the gain of 42-yard line.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Jukes to get free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
They'll kick it away here. And the head coach will decide.
Listen, my nigga, I've been doing enough shit with this podcast shit to know that.
Accept the penalty and take the yardage. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
See? I don't know if I shit don't be about nothing, man. We viewed it.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25.
Ain't nothing to fix.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Quick throw over the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So this is official Instagram now? I think I see.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his man. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blast.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Curve Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's good. At least I got to talk about it. I feel like at least that was mature. Shout out my nigga Jake. Okay, here we go. Cool. Yo. Yo. Yo, you see this shit going on? See, I think it's extreme. I can't get the ball, bro. They didn't hit it. Like, yo, the sad part of this, right? Just can't admit what he's wrong. And when he started shooting the So that's his MO. That's his MO. Support him and then eternal.
kids. My bad. See, you started talking about small. Okay, hold on. Chill, man. Chill, look. Knowledge. Yeah. So we got hands. Yeah, fast. Sit up. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you don't understand. Okay. And this shit don't really it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like he expected me to feel some sort of ring over the shit that y'all going through, and I'm like, yo, real shit, like y'all could get past that.
Yeah, that's what I got out of it. Like he thought he was trying to set him up on purpose.
That's fact. That's fact. Outside. Right. And it ain't gotta be, it ain't gotta rhyme. It don't gotta rhyme. So this is my issue. So now that niggas coming at me, and I'm like, why you coming at me, bro? I'm not even attacking. I ain't had nothing to do with it. But it's selective. It's selective, my nigga, because you sit right next to him. He ain't gonna curse them niggas out. Because he won't be Netflix in. That's a fact. You 10 toes. I ever came to you and said, yo, would you work for Zip? Yeah, I'll sit down with anybody. Yeah, that shit crazy. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So like when the secret character that he introduced to the world pop up in front of the shop and shit go left, I still ain't scared to say, pull up, let's sit down. You know what I'm saying? But then when they see you on the platform, you want to say, oh, I can't fuck with math no more. That shit sounds scary to me. That's what I'm saying. He's not doing the math. He's forgetting that, oh, I did this foul shit, and that's why niggas was sitting around talking about it. Yeah. Niggas is crazy. I'll see you this week, though. My nigga. Yo, 10 toes peace. You already know. Salute. You already know. My love. Yo, look. I'm going to say it again. It don't be me. I'll be trying to keep the peace. Don't be me. Y'all niggas, y'all had that fun, man. I'll get y'all niggas a Supreme Live. We about to close this shit out. I got my niggas waiting for me and all that. Like I said, yo, this week, I'm getting back to the music reviews. I'm getting niggas, so I'm moving like album. That's me, bro. Well, you killing niggas or? I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. It's just certain shit that's...
50 Cent music ain't terrible. It ain't bad. He got some great music. But the thing is, he can't compete.
Right.
This ain't the way you can compete, because it's like you're gonna have to tackle. You're gonna have to drop 3 disses to even catch up.
Hip hop is not the hip hop I fell in love with.
50 Cent music ain't terrible. It ain't bad. He got some great music. But the thing is, you can't do that.
And you know another thing I'm starting to see now? Do I look real?
Y'all, I wish Mel.
Rule number 5.
Okay, guys, in this video, you see vegan options. So good. I knew about Afterpay. So good. I knew about Afterpay. I knew about Sizzle. I knew about Zip. And I want you to
Some people like it all. If you're not running out,
listen.
I'm gonna be.
Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say. Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say. Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say. Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say. Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say. Listen, I don't know if I want to better remix yet. I say.
I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I gotta give it up.
Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna go higher.
I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I gotta give it up.
Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna go higher.
I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I gotta give it up.
The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just do. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just do. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just do. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just do. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just do. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic and knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just did. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic in knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just did. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic in knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just did. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100% full accountability. If you wake up and say, everything is my fault, when people hear that, they think that will make you more unhappy. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a loser. It's not true. If you say everything is my fault, you get optimistic in knowing that you can fix it. The reason I believe that I'm happy is because I think everything's my fault. Become fully accountable to your life. It's not the government or your parents' fault. It's they've put you in certain situations, but you have the strength and capacity to make it better. You just did. The number one way to get happier is to take on 100. You guys come spend the week with me and